Hello friends, so today we're going to discuss a problem from the latest CodeChef long challenge from October. So the problem name is replace for x. This problem is it's just a logical problem. You have to just observe 2-3 key points and then the problem will become very easy. So I'll tell you how to approach this problem. So the problem is you are given an array consisting of n numbers and you're also given 3 more like test inputs or like the inputs variable, as you can see x, p and k. So the question statement states that in like an operation on the array is defined as replace the kth smallest integer in the array with any integer you want. So like you have to replace the kth smallest element with any integer you want, and now you have to output the minimum number of operations you can do of this type, such that like you can do this on this array to make the pth smallest element of the array equal to x. If it is impossible, you have to return out -1. So you're actually given two indices p and k, and you can perform any operation like any number of operation on k such that you can replace the kth smallest number with any number, and your main goal is to get a number, the pth smallest number equal to x. So that's a goal. Now how to approach such type of problems? First draw it out, and my main focus always is draw it out. So I'll tell you with this example. So as you can see, as you can see, this is x. Okay, so input is x, p and k. So x is equal to 3, or sorry, x equal to 4. So write it down, x equal to 4 and 3 and 4. So p is 3, and k is 4, and also this is the array which is 4 9 7 and 0 8. Okay, now your main thing here is, as you can observe, this is indices is from one indexing, but the indexing given in the question, or like the indexing we work on, is from 0 to indexing. So subtract 1 from both of these, so it will be like 2, and this is equal to 3. Now my main goal is to, I can change, this is the third index, or like actually sorry, this is the second, third and fourth. So like you can change this number with any number you want. Okay, and or like sorry, the third smallest. Okay, and then your goal is to make the second smallest. So for smallest, you should actually like sort it out. So I'll sort it out. So the number will become like this: 0, then 4, then 7, then 8 and then 9. So now give it the index 0 1 2 3 4. So my main goal is, like, I can change these numbers, like this position number, this is the position, I can change this position such that with any number I want, such that I want in the end that this position will get actual answer equal to 4. Okay, now let's assume that I'll change this number with 4, because my main goal is to get 4 only. Now if I replace 4 with this number, then what will happen? Actually reordering of this array will happen. Why? Because now the order of the order of the numbers changes, because we want because at this position the third smallest number would be there, but this is not the third smallest number. Okay, because this number is like, it should come here, this is the second smallest. So what will happen? This number will shift, or will get to its new position. What will be its new position? You can tell, okay, see, if I replace this 8 with 4 and after again sort it out, what will be a new array? A new array will be like this: 0 4 4 7 9, because 8 is replaced with 4. So, and now if you again sort it out, this will be the new order, in which like this is the 0th smallest, 1 2 3 and 4. So as you can see, now the second smallest become 4, but we don't like, first, as you can see, this array actually shift by one position, like this part, as you can see, not actually shifted, but like you can observe that this number is actually transferred to this position. Like okay, like it like, because this is 4, so like we can assume that it will come to append to the start, and like this is 4 again. So now what is the key observation? Where this number append? This number, whatever I will change, this number will append to the first occurrence, which is the number which is greater than or equal, like actually the smaller or greater than smaller than or equal to this number, it will append to the right of it. What I mean by that is, let's assume there is some number which is 1, like 0, 1, 2 and 3. Then if I replace this with 4, then 4 will append here, and if I again put 4, then 4 will append here, 4, 4, 4 and so on. So I hope you get my point. So that's the thing here is, because I want at this position, the second position, 4. So my main goal is, okay, just keep on replacing this with 4, 4, 4, 4. And if I keep on replacing this with 4, these number keep on shifting. Like this number, as you can see, this is 4, then this number will shift to this position and it will come out 4. So how much times I have to shift? Now my thing is, how many times I have to do this for? I cannot do this in brute force where I'll keep on shifting and keep on telling. But you can observe in this pattern here is that my current position on which I can insert number is this. Okay, and now just think over this is my position at which I want that my number will come. Like I want that my number should come at this second position. And my main focus is at which point does my number get started inserting. Inserting by my means is, let's assume that I have till 4 in the array, or like 3 in the array. If I keep on inserting 4, then it will start from the 4th index, as you can observe. It can, like if I insert 4 in the array which is like 0, 1, 2, 3, then it will, the number, if I insert 4 somewhere, then the 4 will keep on inserting from this position, 4, 5, 6 and so on. I hope you get my point. And also in this case, if I insert 4 at this position, though it insert at this position, but it will reshift to this position and it will keep on inserting after this position. So it will be like 4, 4, 4. So I have to find out the distance between the number, the place at which this number will insert and the final position I want. I hope you get my point. So actually I want a distance between the number at which this number will get inserted. It will get inserted at this position, and the number at which we want it finally. So if I get this distance, this is the number of 4s I have to insert, such that this 4 will keep on shifting and come to this position. Okay, so that's the whole trick. But as you can observe, I want 4 at this position. But if, let's assume, I want 9 at this position, then even if I insert 9, like because even like I have to insert 9 at this position, then my main observation or my main key point here is, even if like I keep on inserting 4, like because I insert 4, my main thing is, like, see, I'll tell you with this example only, with this 0, 4, 7, and then my here is, that is like this, there is this. So what you can observe in this array is, see, I want that the sorted array is this, 0, 4, 7, 8, this is 8 and this is 9. Now if at the second position I want 9, okay, at the second position I want 9, okay, I want x which is equal to 9 at the second position. Now if I, and the position at which I can replace is this third position. Okay, see, if I keep on inserting 9 at this position, keep on inserting 9, 9, 9, then it will append at the last of this 9. I hope you get my point, because see, the number will keep on appending at the position which is the number greater than this number. As you can see also in this example, if I insert 4, it will keep on inserting after the number 4 which is greater than or equal to 4, and then it will keep on shifting to this right position. So see, if I insert a smaller number, then only it can like shift to the right. But if I get a number which is on the right hand side of the position I want to shift, then it will not shift to the right. It will actually go like, it will go to the right, but it will not shift to the left because we want on the left. So in that case my answer is -1. If you still don't understand, I will also make out or like tell you with this example only. Draw it out again. So after sorting this array, it will look like this: 0, 4, 7, 8 and 9. Okay, now this is the indexing: 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, now see, the number I can replace is this third index, and the number I want at this position is 9 at the second position. Okay, now see, because I want 9, what my main goal is, I will keep on inserting 9 at this position. See, if I keep on inserting any, like you want that, okay, we will insert 4 at this position. If I keep on inserting 4, then the number of the number of 4 will increase in the array, not 9. I want 9 at this position, not 4. So my main thing is, okay, keep on inserting 9 at this position. If I keep on inserting 9 at this position, 9, like this number will become 9, and it will shift to the right of this position, and this will become like this, 9 and again. If I keep on again insert 9, then it will be 9 9 9 9 9 and again. This will not go to this point. This array will recirculate among itself. It will be like a loop. I will put 9 here, it will go to the end of the cycle, the array, then the next number will shift, which will, like, it is also 9, so it will again go to the right and go on and so on. So it will be like a loop. It will be a loop at the end, which will be all be 9s, but it will never come to this position. Why? Because this number is smaller than the number we want. That's why. So because if this number is like this number, we want x to be like 3, then it is possible, because if we insert 3, first 3 will come at this position, because this is 4, so it will come at this position 3, and this number will shift. Then I will again put 3, so this number will shift to this position and it will come again 3. So I hope you get my point, how these are shifting. So you should draw it out and it will become more clear. So these are the first case in which, like, if my k is on the other side and I, like, p is on the like other side, and what, like, p is the position I want and k is the position I can replace, then it is like impossible, or -1. But in this case only, when p is here and k is here, and like if these are opposite, then at which case, if my x which I want is greater than the number at which we are, if you just reciprocal this case in which k is this point and p is this point, then in that case x should be like smaller than, if it is smaller than the number ap, then it is not possible. Else, like, we have to do the same thing. I'll explain you more with the code. But there is also one case in which p and k are same, which means that the number we can replace and the number at which we are is same. So as you can see, if I again draw this out, this array again, 0 4 7 8 and 9, and then I can replace, let's assume, the second smallest with number, and I can also want the second smallest number equal to 4. Then what I want, like, I will keep on inserting 4 at this position. If I keep on inserting 4 at this position, then this will be like 4 again. Let's assume I want 1 at this position, then I will keep on inserting 1 at this position. If I keep on inserting 1 will come at this position, and this 4 will shift. Then again I will replace with this with 1, so this 1 will shift here, and yeah, I will get 1 here. If I want any number which is like larger, which is like I want 7 at this position, or like 10 at this position, then I will keep on inserting like 10, so like this 10 will go to the end and this 8 will shift to this position. Then again I will replace this with 10, so like 9 will come at this position, it will be like 10 10 10, and then again I will replace this with 10 and it will become like 10 10 10. So I hope you get the gist how we are solving this. You have to just find out the closest number, which is like if we have to find out like 10, we have to find out the closest number which is greater than or equal to 10 on the right side. If this is a smaller number, we have to find out the number which is smaller than or equal to this number on the left, if they are equal. And if k is equal to p, which means that the number we want to replace and the number on which we are is same, and also the number on which we are is equal to the number which we want. Like, let's assume that in this, after sorting it out, the second smallest number is 7, and we want 7 at the second smallest number. So it is fine, like we want this number and it is the second smallest number in the array itself. So the answer is 0. We don't have to do any operation. So that's the whole problem. You should draw it out first with me also in the video. You can rewind this video again and like watch it out again, solving this on the paper, so it will become more clear. So I'll like take it on to the code part now. So how this code working is, take the input of n, x, p and k, subtract 1 from p and k because it is from, like, the question is from one indexing and we want from 0 indexing. Take the input of all the numbers, sort it out from smallest to biggest. Then there are few cases in which if p is equal to k, which means that the number which we replace and the position at which, like the position at which we want is same, then the case can be the position at which we want is equal to x itself. Then we don't have to do any operation, it's 0. which I've told you at the last position, if you don't have to do anything. Else, what we'll do, we have some cases in which if AP is smaller than X, then we'll find out the distance between the number itself and the number which is actually, as you can see, if my AI is smaller than X, then what I mean that my X is greater, and it means I have to find out a number which is on the right side. So what I will do, I will move to the right side, I will increment my I plus plus, and I will keep on doing this such that I find a number which is greater than or equal to the number I want, and I will break out, and that's the distance. Else the same for the left hand side, and the same thing is if K is less than P. Okay, so the position at which we can replace is less, okay, and P is greater, then we have to do the same. I've told you the -1 condition also with the example. Else we have to find out the distance between the number, so we have to find out on the right hand side. Else we have to do the same thing on the left hand side, and it's -1. So I'll post down the code also in the comment box, or actually in the link, so you can also see this code also. It's pretty simple if you understand the logic itself. So I hope you understand the code and the logic itself. If you still have any doubts, mention down. Thank you for watching this video. I'll see you in the next one. Keep coding. Bye.